everybody, this is Miss Sumitra. Welcome back to my channel. Well, today's topic is The Alchemist, one of my personal favorite book, The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. The book that talk about the oxygen of our life. Yes, you guessed it right. Our dreams, our visions, those things, those thoughts that blow our mind and never let us sleep. Sometimes it was so crazy that let us do something that we have never thought of. So I have written something. I, the alchemist, in search of the alchemy of life, in its sorrows, its pain, and its tears and its healing, and that soft little smile that once again puts light into my heart. The sun in my world rise again. Again I became a child, ready to learn, to fall, to grow, and to glow. Now I don't judge. Now I don't want to hold on. Now I smile a little more. When everything ends, something still remains. And when that something called hope disappears, a strange vacuum is created. Yet from that emptiness comes a new life, a new version of me, someone I had never met before. The alchemist tells us, follow your heart, trust your omens, and hold their hands. When you want something, remember that something is even wanting you back, and the universe conspires in helping you to achieve that. But before that, ask yourself what you really want. Because logic has its limits, but your heart doesn't. You are on an adventure searching for your treasure. You may not have a single coin in your pocket. You may not know the road ahead, but what you really want is just a little faith. And just do what you really want to do, not need to do, not have to do, but you're really passionate about. Just do that. And you know what? If you can learn to understand, recognize, and appreciate the language of your heart, the language without words, it's a feeling, then you can definitely understand the language of the world as well. The language of love, the language of peace, the language of absolute silence. And remember, silence is something that I discovered, this is a quote, that you can actually listen to. Well done. And you'll realize all things are one. Brahmasmi relate all of these things are just the same ideologies, just the same philosophy to talk about. Yeah, so if you can learn to understand the language of your heart, then you can really understand the language of the world. It's fascinating, it's beautiful, and the language is just without words. That is interesting. And perhaps then you'll realize all things are just one. I'm a happy soul. I don't live in my past or neither my future. I believe in carpe diem, so do I seize the day. I smile a little, listen a little, live a little. My heart feels lighter and my soul feels alive. I am alive. Yeah, breathe a little more. Maybe God has created the desire so that we could appreciate the daydreams. Maybe difficulties exist so that we can recognize beauty. Obviously, everything just understood in duality, dual approach. Day is not night, night is not day, black is not white, white isn't black, right? This is how, like, the concept we study in literature. Today people are fascinated about pictures and words, yet they forget the language of the world. The language that doesn't depend on words actually. The language of the soul, the language of the heart. The language that's just understood by everybody, every animal, every creature on earth. That's fascinating, that's beautiful. People are afraid of pursuing their dreams, not because dreams are impossible to achieve, but because they're afraid of suffering. They don't realize that it's just treasure hidden within that journey and in the adventure itself, right? So that's beautiful. And then the alchemist whispers, the fear of suffering is worse than the suffering itself. And no heart has ever suffered while following its dreams, because every second spent searching is a second spent with eternity. Life is generous to those pursue their destiny. Gorgeous. I picked up some lines from the book. They're just gorgeous. And perhaps the soul of God lives within our own souls. When we realize the greatest treasure in ourselves, in our journey, in our goal, in our path, then we realize God is just within us, just with us all of the time. Life is something that I discover, something that you can actually listen to, and for teaching me all of these beautiful lessons. Thank you to The Alchemist. And perhaps this is written way back, and in many languages this book has been published. This also says that when somebody writes, somebody brings their actual experience, actual beautiful things that universe wanted to tell us, wanted to connect us, wanted to give us, then anyway it just founds you, your path. When something just wanted to come to your life, it anyway just finds you. You know what? That same thing is also written in Bhagavad Gita. I was reading. There is a line that the object you want to have in your life, that object is even wanting you back. And that object feels grateful when it finds you. And it was good. It was beautiful. I liked it so much. Thank you so much, Alchemist. Thank you. Well, I have something for you. This is one of the cards, the conditioning from the tarot cards that I used to practice, I used to play with. And you can see the beautiful depiction here. There is all of them were shapes, and there is one lion, right? There is one lion. What does conditioning does to us? Conditioning is something that kills the lion within you. If you are living with people who doesn't believe in your capability, you started to believe in their capability, what they can do, and you act like them. Are you getting my points? This is important. When you live with thieves, when you live with lazy-minded people or non-believers, then you started to lose your own strength. The way this lion is realizing, and the way Fatima is there, and the beautiful love story, beautiful. It was all aligned. The depiction, and lastly, the last word, Fatima, I'm coming. It was a remarkable story. So yeah, this is an incredible, beautiful depiction of the conditioning. That mindset leads to what you really wanted to do, achieve in your life. So realize your lion within yourself. You are what you are, and just get out of your comfort zone. Fly high, understand your path, understand who you are, what you are actually. And most of the time when I sit in the gardens, I used to find out every tree is differently made, although they all are grounded in the same land, in the same garden, like same earth, right? But a mango tree is different from a coconut tree. That's how life is. That's how difference is aligned. Everybody has its branches, things, and like that. But then every tree has that. But the beauty is in its differences. So why to walk with the same way? Why to follow others the way everybody is going? Why to do that? Why not to appreciate your uniqueness? Why not to get into adventurous journey in your life? Appreciate that. Go away. Live your life. Have adventure. With this, thank you so much for being with me. Thank you very much. Have a lovely and adventurous journey in your life, and hopefully go ahead and find out your destiny. And like Santiago, the protagonist of the novel, the love story depicted the Santiago's and the Fatima and the people he met on the way on its journey and find its destiny, and the way the alchemist tells him that converting things into gold is my destiny, and find your destiny. This is not your destiny. It is so gorgeous. It's so beautiful. And from that I learned that life speaks in its signs. Like the world has its own language, the language beyond words. You know, the the language without words, basically. If we learn to listen carefully to our heart, to nurture it, and to understand our experiences, we begin to understand life. We begin to understand and appreciate things happens in our life, and all of the things were interconnected. All things are just one. Everybody is just gonna appreciate the concept of Aham Brahmasmi and Sibboham when we realize all things are just one. It's beautifully depicted with the protagonist's journey, the Santiago's journey to Egypt, who finds his dreams, who just wanted to search its path, wanted to get into what he really wanted to have in life, or where its dreams just take him. See you again. Signing up for now. Thank you.